Hi guys, it's Miss Brooke. I normally teach STEM to the 5-day pre-K and kindergarten class, and I found some really fun Easter themed STEM activities I wanted to share with you. The first one is an Easter boat in the water, and all you need is a large container. I'm just using some Tupperware, large Tupperware, some water, Peeps if you have them, toothpick. I don't have any toothpicks, so I had some craft sticks, and I'm using that instead, and paper Post-it. And the first thing that I did when I made it is I drew a triangle, and the kids should be able to draw a triangle. They can trace it if not, and they can cut it out themselves, and then they can draw whatever kind of picture they want. I did some Easter eggs. That's my attempt at an Easter bunny. And all you have to do is take a craft stick or your toothpick, and I just kind of pierced a hole in the middle of it, 2 separate holes right there, and then stuck in my craft stick right there. Then all you have to do is take your Peep and stick it inside the Peep. And then you can ask them before you put it in the water, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to sink, or do you think it's going to float? And then see what their response is. Then you guys can kind of experiment and put it in the water, and it floats. And then another thing you guys can do is you can make like a challenge if you have 2 kids, and they can have kind of a race, but race to the other side. But to make it kind of more challenging, have them, you can either time them and see how they can get across the water, but they can't use their hands. They have to get the boat across the other side of their container without using their hands. So what other ways, this is using their mind, they're trying to come up with what other ways they can use to get that boat across the water without their hands touching it, at least. So they could, one example is they could try to blow it, and that worked. Or they could try to tilt it and see if that works. Try both sides. Let them come up with the ideas. You know, it's all about experimenting. That's science, so it's okay if they don't get it right. They could use another utensil to kind of push it. Look, they're not using their hands. They're pushing it, right? So this is just a fun one, easy, fun that you guys could do at home. Hope this helps.